guys, welcome back to my channel. Today is going to be makeup tutorial on the sister, if you guys remember her from 2 Christmases ago from the Vlogmas.
Hello.
We're doing her makeup as she's a guest for a wedding, so this is the natural day makeup for a wedding as a guest. So this is what we went for, and if you want to know how to get this done, do keep on watching.
Okay guys, so the first thing in this tutorial is going to be the foundation. So the foundation I'm using is the NC30 by MAC, and it's the Studio Fix Fluid. And I'm actually mixing that with the Body Shop's shade adjusting drops in light, just to give her a lighter kind of color. And before that, obviously I did mention that we have primed her skin and also obviously moisturized with some products beforehand. So since it's going to be a full day ahead, we had to prime and everything before we filmed this tutorial. So I'm just using a blending sponge to kind of blend that all out. And then obviously we have the concealer. This is the collection concealer that I've actually talked about in my previous tutorials that I really like. And I like how the coverage as well that it gives. I'm just going to use this on some areas, key areas that I like using, which are under the eyes, the nose, the forehead and the chin. And then just blending that out with the beauty sponge again. Next is the Gerard Cosmetics Brow to Go palette in dark. I'm just using this on her eyebrows just to give more of a definition. And then obviously we'll be setting everything all together with the MAC Translucent Loose Powder, just to make sure everything is set before we move in with the bronzer. Now the bronzer I'm using is the Inglot HD Sculpting Powder. And this one is actually the ones that I normally use, which is the 505 and the 507. You're seeing me kind of define it right now. And I always like to give her more of a sun-kissed look. Obviously I put some product in the forehead. And since she doesn't really like using anything like blush or anything like that, I am going to go in straight away with the highlight. The highlight I'm going to be using as well today is the Soft and Gentle by MAC, which is a really nice soft and gentle, as they say, highlighter. She didn't want a lot of highlighter since it was a daytime, so I really did a small sheen all over the tops of her cheekbones and a little bit on her nose. So that's all ready. Now we're going to go into eyes. The first thing I'm going to be doing is the Paintpot all over her eyelids as a primer. Then the next thing I'm going to be doing is going all over with a base color, so you can use any beige kind of color to use as a base, and that will be locking the Paintpot in on the lid as well. Next is obviously we're going to start with a transition shade. This is going to be all neutral brown, so I'm just kind of working that into the outer crease with a blending brush, and it's a really nice medium colored brown. And then you're kind of just going to be working that in and just kind of darkening as you go. So this is another color that I'm using, a slightly darker than the previous one, to kind of darken it as well. If you want to know the colors that I'm using, these are all Morphe colors. I would leave the eyeshadow numbers below. And then obviously we're going to add a bit of color on the bottom lashes as well, just to kind of soften this up, and you can even use a blending brush to blend it all out afterwards. Just make sure everything joins together, and then you can add a little bit of highlight just below the brow bone. I'm using the highlight of Soft and Gentle again, just to give a little bit of highlight just above. And then we go in with mascara. This is the Max Factor 2000 Calorie Curl Addict, which is a new one, and it's really cool, really nice. I like the kind of thickness it gives to your lashes, even the volume. It reminds me so much of the original Calorie 2000 Calorie mascara, and my sister did like this one. So top and bottom lashes, as you see me do. And we've nearly finished the look. Next is lip liner. This is the MAC Oak lip liner. I'm just using this all over her lips, as you can see. she wanted to go for a very natural look, and this is what I gave her. Last but not least is the liquid lipstick by Gerard Cosmetics in Celebrity Skin. This is my favourite colour. She wasn't that 100% sure, but she did like it in the end. And then obviously what I like to do is a spray, a little fixing spray. This is Gerard Cosmetics Peach, as you see me spray at the moment, and that's the final look.
So guys, I really hope you enjoyed this tutorial. We created this look over here, and obviously Sarah's iconic hair flip whenever she comes into any of my videos. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Thumbs up if you did, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a lovely day wherever you are in the world, and bye bye.
Peace out, cookies.